everyone. We've got a good one for you tonight. It's Game 3 of the NBA, and both of these teams, Greg, have a couple games in the NBA Cup under their belts. They've gotten off to pretty good starts.
And I got to believe they both like the position they're in. And tonight will be huge in determining if they can make those knockout games. It's pretty much a must-win.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Khalil Ware is out there with Adebayo. And it's Mitchell. Then there's Powell. And it's Hero into the shooting guard.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
I caught up with head coach Billy Donovan. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Powell. 9-point game his last outing. Adebayo down low. Vucevic on him. Great D that time from Vucevic. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Heat ball.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Mitchell passes to Ware. Back to Mitchell. Outside, Adebayo. Powell finds Hero. Hands it from downtown.
A short corner three there for Hero. Such a smooth stroke from deep.
With the step back. Pass to White. In the corner, Okoro with it. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. Mitchell in the corner. Now Ware. Good ball movement here by Miami. There's Hero with the three. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero.
Let's just say they weren't on the same page there. Not sure he was expecting that pass.
Looking at Chicago, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, thanks. The Heat knew they needed to add more shot creation, and this summer, they went out and got just that, acquiring Norman Powell, coming off an all-star caliber season with the Clippers, and doing so without giving up much draft capital in return, or even a starter. That has to be considered a home run for the Heat.
A terrific addition. Shams Charania with the report. Hey, Shams, thanks. Now Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
The Heat trail by 3. Pass to Adebayo. Hero attacking. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, flashy play by Hero off the drive, turning his speed into airtime for a dunk.
Yep, it counts. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Powell outside. Vucevic against Adebayo. Shot clock at 6. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He's so efficient down low.
Jones up top, covered by Mitchell. Back to Jones, pass to Williams. Now here's Jones. Here's White. Off target from 3-point range. Powell with it, guarded now by Okoro. Hero from long range. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Hero's got 8 points. And Vucevic kicks to White. Over in the corner, Williams. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the foul on Patrick Williams. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Adebayo. And Okoro pulls it down. The Bulls with the lead. Here's White. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Getting in close and making it count. White showing off his touch.
Pass to Adebayo to the inside. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from Hero.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Jones against Mitchell. And here's White. The three. That shot, no good. Powell outside. Pass to Adebayo. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in.
Simone Fontecchio.
Tries a three off the inbound. Kicks it out to Hero. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
It's Powell on the wing. Light covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Powell, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Good work there as it goes. Okoro's got 9.
He's making an impact at the line, 4 for 5 already.
Hero, that's a two-pointer. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock.
And Hero is sinister off the dribble.
Okoro dishes to Williams. Outside, Jones. Here's White. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Golden State Warriors.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
For a number of reasons, depth seems to become more important every year.
Such a competitor. Hero got fired up by their last 3.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And who doesn't love stats? Here are some numbers for Hero. Averaging about 27 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. And the phrase stats don't lie absolutely applies here. He's been a monster on the court for this team.
Yeah, they rely on his production night in and night out. There are times when he absolutely carries them. And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
White looking around. On the wing, Williams lets it go from deep. Miami grabs the miss.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
There's Hero with the 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Hero. Isaac Okoro picking up that last basket. Launches a three. Hero, no good. Chicago has gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Here's White. A three-pointer is right on target. White's got 8 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Here's Powell. Nothing on the board. And a wide-open look for Hero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And you couldn't ask for anything more in terms of efficiency here. 7 of 9 to start.
Pass to White. Trying to find Vucevic. Gets it to him. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Three-pointer. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Richard, what makes Kobe White such a hard player to guard is how many ways he can get a shot off at a lot of different angles.
Off the catch, on the bounce, pump fake, reload. He is comfortable in any situation, and his efficiency early on was his issue, but it has improved year over year.
You look at the Bulls, a 1-1 record thus far in the Cup, so they have to win this one at home.
This is a giant one for them in the Cup. If they lose, they're pretty much out. If they win, then it comes down to the final group stage.
And now, checking out how Miami is doing. This is their third group play game. And with a 1-1 record, this is really a must-win contest.
And with this one, being on the road, it won't be easy. They're going to have to fight to stay alive in this NBA Cup tournament.
Hero, no good. Smith with it. Picked up by Hero. Carter on the wing. Fires the three. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now White, after Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. And now you see the 2K leaderboard. Not only have these teams caused a lot of turnovers over the last 10 games, but they've scored off them as well. Number 1, the Bulls.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Larson's checked in, and Smith subbed in for Tyler Hero. Miller's checked in for the Bulls.
Emmanuel Miller.
Pass to Jovic. The shake. Rebound by the Bulls. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Thanks. The Miami Heat's head coach Eric Spoelstra talked about their approach, and he said, you got to try to take control of the game, set the tone, and play consistently throughout. Everybody's trying to do the same thing. It's who can impose their will longer than the other team. Back to you.
He knows his stuff. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Larson. He has yet to score. Puts the move on. That shot misses. The Bulls leading by 5. Miller, right side. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Collins. Pass to Smith. The 3 ball. Larson with the rebound. Smith on the wing. Over Smith. And And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Bulls ahead, up by 5. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Chicago leading by 5 on the court for Miami here in the second. We've got Fontecchio. He's out there with Norman Powell, and it's Larson in at the 2-guard. Now, here is Smith. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. On the wing, Terry shoots a 3, and it's Miami with the rebound. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Here's Smith. Last game he had 12. Larson with the bucket.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Here's Flowers, guarded by Powell. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Larson with the bucket. Larson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you can see the importance of that steal. Really a 4-point swing with the conversion at the other end. Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Pass to Jovic. Here's Larson. Smith outside. 4 on the clock. Larson, no good. Chicago's gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. Smith outside. Back to Carter. Pass to Terry. Here's Flowers. Off target with his 3. Miami's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Larson, nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Larson's got 7 points.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Got that bucket in no time at all. And the Bulls lead by 3.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Both teams deciding to change it up. So here we are, right in the middle of the group stage of the NBA Cup. And here are the standings.
At this point, if you're towards the bottom of a group, it's going to be hard to climb up. It's really tough making the knockout stages. Only 4 of the 15 teams in each conference advance.
Here's Jovic. He's coming off a 10-point game against Golden State. Powell outside. For 3, Mitchell bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Now here's Powell. Still yet to score. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Saturday, they'll host the Washington Wizards. Then on Monday, they'll take on Zion Williamson and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And that matchup against the Hornets, it's going to be an all-out battle. And you just hope they are rested and able to execute their game plan, as it's going to be a tremendous challenge.
Here's Larson. 7 points in the game. A miss that time would have put him up. And here's Collins. Pass to White. From deep. Miami grabs the miss. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Here's Jovic. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jovic has got the lead up to 2 now for Miami.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now, here is Smith. 14 points from him the last game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
And we'd be remiss not to mention his incredible rebounding, just a force on the backboard.
And that one's good, Mitchell.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Jones looking for an opening, looking to end the run, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And here's Mitchell from the arc, and he's good on the 3-ball. Mitchell's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Heat.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Bam Adebayo's checked in for Miami. It's White on the wing. Hits the 3-point bomb. White's got 11 points.
He's a pretty reliable 3-point producer. White knows what his job is.
Collins against Adebayo. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the Heat, another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
In the corner, Smith with it. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Chicago.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. It's harder to thread those passes inside, but the reward is evident.
Collins kicks to Jones. Okoro passes to White. And the Bulls, another 3.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in the quarter so far and 4 for the game.
Powell outside. Pass to Adebayo. That one is good again. He's 6 for 8 from the floor with the basket.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Smith for 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Mitchell. 13 points in the game. And the 3-ball is good.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic comes in for Zach Collins, and it's Williams in for Smith. Heat also with the sub. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Powell. Jones with him, covered by Mitchell. Pass to Vucevic. Back to White, fires from deep. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Miami leading by 6. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? Wow.
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing, really keeping things simple.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now, Hero. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. 9. Kicks it out to Mitchell. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's White. Pass to Williams. Back to White to end the run. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Williams has got 3 assists tonight.
That's his 5th 3-pointer of the half. Filling it up.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Sweet move. No one near Adebayo as he lets it go. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's White. Miami grabs the miss. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Mitchell with it. Williams picks him up. Rebounded by Vucevic. Bulls trail by 8. Pass to Williams. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
White can be a difference maker, especially when he's passing like that.
Now Adebayo. Adebayo with the screen on Williams. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Jones. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's putting up 13 points a game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
Williams gets the bucket.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
The drive by Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. Over Okoro. Adebayo with the bucket. Adebayo's got 11 points in the quarter.
And it's been an efficient game for Adebayo. He's done a nice job finding the holes in the defense.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Mitchell against Jones. Adebayo with this screen on Jones. And it's Mitchell missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded closely. Stolen by Mitchell. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And it's White missing.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
Hero with it. Jones covering. Adebayo with this screen on Jones. Hero finds Adebayo. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
And the playmaking ability of Hero, special. Outstanding pass there off that pick and roll.
There's Williams with the 3. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. We always talk about getting good looks. Here's who's doing the best of it in the NBA. Kobe White is second.
And just so reliable offensively. It's one thing to find good looks, but you've got to finish when you get them, and he does at a fantastic rate.
And it's White missing. The Heat leading by 7. Mitchell outside. Inside. Here's Adebayo. Kicks it out to Hero. 4 on the shot clock. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Hero's got the lead up to 9 now for the Heat. Here's Okoro. He gets it in there. Okoro's got 4 points this quarter.
You can count on Vucevic to make a few clever handoffs. He sees what's happening at all times.
Pass to Ware. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And Chicago shooting 46% on their attempts in the second quarter. Got that one up quick. Okoro's got 18 points.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Stolen by Okoro. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Vucevic dishes to White. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Again, the miss by the Heat. Here's Vucevic. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Heat lead by 4. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Coach, it's been a hard-fought game. A lot of hustle plays. What gets you over the hump in the second half?
Well, we just have to keep on grinding. That's what this kind of game is like. You know, in many ways it feels like a playoff game. But those plays right there, ball in the air, ball on the floor, we gotta make sure we're dominating those areas and then make some plays.
We'd love to see playoff intensity there in the second half. Thanks, Coach.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in just a moment.
Your attention to center court and get ready for the Fan.
Welcome, everyone, to halftime. The Chicago Bulls find themselves in a good matchup here at the break.
What a job they did from three-point land. I don't know if they can keep this up, though, Kenny.
Yeah, it's hard to hit threes at this pace for a whole game, but hey, as long as you're hot, keep taking them.
Next up, guys, let's talk about those power rankings.
Well, right now for Chicago, not a lot of movement for them since the last ranking. But we all know they'll be a factor unless something really goes wrong for them.
There is a lot of talent on that roster, but also untapped potential, it seems. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game here from Tyler Herro.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. Kobe White is out there with Jones, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. That's Billy Donovan's 5 as we get going here in the second half. Okoro up top from outside the arc. That's it, and the Miami lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from White. White's got 20 points.
Now, he's a volume three-point shooter, but White can stick these corner threes in bunches.
The drive by Powell. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. Adebayo's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Jones with the ball for Chicago. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
I love the concentration there by White. He got bumped, and it did not faze him.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, "The way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work." Guys, back to you.
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much. And here is Mitchell. After Isaac Okoro getting his shot to go from deep. Jacks up a 3. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bulls have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Buries the long-range jumper. One thing you hear players talking about after they've been in the league for a while, Richard, they say the game slows down. When did that happen for you?
For me, it was probably my third year. The end of my third year, the game started to slow down a little bit for me. I went from 9 points to 15 to 18. The game really slowed down in that third year.
And here's Jones after Tyler Herro hitting the 3. Okoro with it. He's got 21. Williams for 3. The rebound by Tyler Herro.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Timeout. And how about Adebayo kicking it into high gear offensively?
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Bulls have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Vucevic. Back to Jones. Some nice ball movement here by the Bulls. The Bulls with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now, here's Mitchell. 15 points in the game. White against Herro. And White kicks to Williams. From downtown, and Okoro with the basket on the assist by Williams.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Loads it up for Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
White drives in, banked in off the glass. 27 points for Kobe White.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Here's Hero. It's all in by the Bulls. Vucevic has got 9 rebounds now tonight. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Out to the right wing. Here's Okoro. And the 3 off target. The Heat trailing. Here's Powell, and the dunk by Powell.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam. And Vucevic kicks to Jones. Here's White. No good on the 3. The Heat have gone 7 of 10 on their field goal attempts here in the 3rd. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Okoro. Hero from long range. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo. Adebayo's got 4 assists now tonight. Back to Vucevic. Pass to Jones. Now Williams. White left side. And he banks in the layup. White's got 12 points in just the second half.
A microwave scorer. That's what makes White so lethal. This man, he just shoots.
Powell outside. Hero scanning the floor. Pass to Ware. Good on the bucket. Ware's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, nice ball movement. Hero's an underrated passer. Makes great decisions.
Outside, White. Here's Okoro. Knocks down the 3-ball. Okoro's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Powell outside. Mitchell passes to Ware. Fires from 14. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And Chicago shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Mitchell.
Simone Fontecchio.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. White, good.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Adebayo throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. That one on Vucevic.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Vucevic finds Okoro. No good on the triple. Miami's gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. That one drops for him.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Now, here's Okoro. 30 points in the game. Hero passes to Ware. And it's White with the rebound. Chicago trailing here. Pass to Jones. Here's Okoro. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Adebayo. Wants to get it to Powell, and does. And yes, it's good. Powell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And what can't Adebayo do? I mean, gets the tough rebounds, scores the tough baskets, and then makes the right pass.
Now here's Williams. He's got 15. Here's White. And the Bulls, another 3.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And Adebayo throws it down.
There is no chance that this game is tied up without his offensive firepower.
Here's Jones, and it's blocked. In the corner, Powell with it. Takes a 3. Drills drills it from outside. And it's a 3-point Heat lead.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Now Hero, after Isaac Okoro missing on that last three-pointer. Good on the three-point shot. Fontecchio's got 5 now.
Smart decision to kick it out to another guy once the defense is fixated on him in the paint.
Outside, White shoots over Powell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hero. Bulls making a switch here. Smith is checked in. Nikola Jovic is checked in for the Heat. Smith comes in for Khalil Ware. Here's White. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little things.
There's Hero with the 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Good, another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Miami leading by 6. It's stolen by Jones. With the floater, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
Chicago making a switch here. Terry's checked in.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Terry against Powell. Pass to Jovic. 5 to shoot. Back to Powell. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
And White kicks to Terry. Jones dishes to White for 3. Smith gets the 3-pointer to fall. Smith's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Shots good by Hero.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Zach Collins checked in for the Bulls. Carter comes in for Jones. Heat also with the sub. Davion Mitchell's checked in for Smith. In the corner, Powell with it. Here's Fontecchio. A 3-pointer, no good. Bulls trail by 6. Here's White. And the layup's good off the glass. White's got 40 points.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Hero from long range. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Nice shot by Terry. Now just a 2-point Heat lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
There's Hero with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. White left side. On the wing, Terry. Bam Adebayo getting it done for the Miami Heat. He put together quite a quarter, 13 points in all. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the side.
Trust it. Good to great. Good to...
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this 4th quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the floor for Miami, starting the 4th. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. Then it's Mitchell. And it's Larson in at the 2 spot. Terry the pass to Collins. Out to Smith. Over in the corner, White. And again for 3. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Pass to Collins. For three, Smith hits it from three-point range. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Mitchell against Carter. Mitchell passes to Fontecchio. Now Adebayo. Good, nice job down low. Adebayo's got 38 points.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for it.
White, good.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
The Heat trail by 3. Outside, Adebayo. Pass to Jovic. Mitchell outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And Carter has it in the corner. Here's Smith, and he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
And it's Terry that time on the assist by White. Terry's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Shot to stop the run, and it's Fontecchio missing.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's White. Connects again from distance.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. And here are the Heat now, trailing by 10. And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. He knows every possession is critical now. Williams is checked in for Terry. Khalil Ware's checked in for the Heat. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Erik Spoelstra said to the team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. And it's Fontecchio missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Carter kicks to White. In the corner, Smith with it. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Smith's got 11 in the second half.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Adebayo passes to Larson. Back to Adebayo. Clock at 6. Trying to end the drought. Tries again, and the layup is up and in. Adebayo's got 40 points.
He is just self-willing, this team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And it's White missing. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Mitchell. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Smith, and Smith with the stop.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Pass to Adebayo. And the shot goes down. Adebayo's got 8 points in the quarter.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
And I wouldn't put it past him, guys, to eventually start hitting those, given what he did in the first half.
Pass to Fontecchio. Adebayo down low. He started by Collins, and the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
And he's really been dialed in here down the stretch. 5 of 7 from the field.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And also, they took advantage of their quickness, got inside and blew through the open lanes.
Great job of attacking the paint.
In the corner, Smith with it. Drills the three-pointer. Smith's got 19 points.
Whatever adjustments were made in half, boy, they are working. He's looking like a different player since the break.
That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Adebayo.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Smith kicks to Carter. Back to Smith. The tray. And it's White missing. And so it's Powell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. Pass to Fontecchio. Now Adebayo. Shoots from the right block. Nice move. And it's good on the way in. Adebayo's got 49 points in the game.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
When it took them a little while to get there, just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
The Heat trail by 5. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Count that bucket.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Has to Ware. Fontecchio sets a screen. Ware, good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Smith, and the dunk by Smith.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. And so here is Miami. 7-point differential. Powell outside. Now Ware. Off target from outside.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
For 3, Smith. The rebound by Tyler Hero. Hero's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. He got it again. Sensational. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. The shot's good from Carter.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Hero against Carter. Has to Ware. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Fade away. Rebound by Smith. The Bulls leading by 7. And White kicks to Carter. Plays it up and banks it in.
Give a good player a good look, and you know what the outcome will be.
Heat shooting 53% from the field in the 4th quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Now, Adebayo. Rebounded by Collins. White outside. Oh, good on the layup. The Heat trail by 9. Powell with it, and it's Carter picking him up. Powell outside. Adebayo the screen. Here's Hero from outside. Smith there for the rebound.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
Cleared away by Adebayo. Not a lot of time left in this one for the Heat. Now Hero from deep. It's off target. Outside Williams. Now Carter launches it. cleared away by Adebayo. A minute 50 left in the fourth quarter. Powell outside. Now Adebayo. Finishes inside on the nice dish.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
So for the Bulls, Vucevic checked in for Zach Collins. Okoro comes in for Smith, and Jones subbed in for Javon Carter. Heat also with the sub. Mitchell's checked in. Does not go. The Heat trail by 7. Adebayo hits it again. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Strong move off the glass.
Yeah, attacking the interior is something White does well. He's crafty, and he makes good adjustments against the defense.
Now, Adebayo. Connects again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record in scoring.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history to boot.
Well, he's not the tallest guy on the roster, but man, can he pour the White?
And again, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Williams outside. Now Vucevic. Jones outside. The three is off, and timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Had to foul him on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good. It's a 3-point game.
The last make was huge. Now, realistically, the worst-case scenario for them is OT.
And timeout is called by Erik Spoelstra. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think we're going to see coming out of this timeout?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time.
Good, that's another bucket.
And what a night. Arguably the best in franchise history.
Tying the franchise mark for most points in a game. The next basket breaks it.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the Bulls, Trey Jones. 2 shots.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one, and that will put them up by 2. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. And this is a big win for them in the NBA Cup as they move to 2-1 in the group stage.
And if they can win their final group stage game, it's likely that they're going to advance to the next stage.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Coby White.